Hello everyone, today I will show you the 5 stack prompts for writing proposals with AI. This will help you write proposals faster and better so you can land more contracts. When I started out in this business, it was super expensive to bid on contracts because it was just so time consuming. It was very normal for someone to spend weeks writing a proposal, which essentially the system automatically favored the richest company because they were the only ones with cash flow and is able to do this. But now you can use AI to level the playing field. And obviously, instead of spending weeks, AI now will help you write it in less than a day. First thing first, why a single prompt is not enough. So I've been testing a lot of AIs to write proposals, and after a lot of testing, I realized the best prompt to write an actual winning proposal is actually not just one prompt. When I ask the AI to write a whole proposal, it's not detailed enough, it misses a lot of compliance information when I use a single prompt, and it's not going to satisfy the viewers, the readers, the contracting officers, etc. I also found that results improve dramatically if we ask the AI to reflect on what it wrote, spot weaknesses, and lastly improve its own output. So it's kind of an entire feedback loop with the AI itself. That's why I created a 5 prompt stack that gives you a much stronger proposal. Some of the tools you can use, obviously ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. I've tested them all. I'll maybe do another video comparing them, but for now, here's what you want to do. I'm going to use Claude myself because I found it gave me the best results. There could be other models that I'm not aware of, but for now, we're going to stick with Claude. So let's start with prompt number 1, and I'm going to be highlighting what we're doing in this prompt. So prompt number 1, we're going to have AI define itself. So you're an expert proposal writer, skilled in RFP, compliance, and persuasive structure. The company name, and you would be inserting your company name right here, is submitting a proposal to customer name, which could be the agency, the department, etc. In response to the title, which is the title of the contract, the solicitation includes proposal instructions, which is the required format and content, statement of work, scope, objectives, and tasks. And now we're going to define the tasks for AI. So here we have all the tasks. Review the instructions and statement of work below. Create a complete outline for the proposal. So we're going to start with the outline for now. Use the exact section titles from the instructions. No rephrasing. This is very important because a lot of times AI will be rephrasing itself. Ensure every requirement is addressed and aligned with the statement of work. Present the outline clearly and professionally. In the inputs section, we'll put the inputs right here, which we're going to get the proposal instructions and the statement of work. And in the output, we're just going to ask it to get us a structured proposal outline that mirrors the solicitation's requirements exactly. Some of the things here depends on the opportunity. Some of them call it statement of work, and some of it call it PWS, which is performance work statement. And this is one of the things that I find Claude does a better job than ChatGPT or Gemini in understanding, which is the statement of work, weaving it into the proposal. Next step would be reviewing the outline and making all the changes you want to make before we move on to prompt number 2. Prompt number 2 is a lot shorter, but it's also very important. This is when we're going to start writing the proposal itself after we got the outline. So we're just going to say, write the opening section of the proposal, be detailed, comprehensive, and precise, ensuring the content demonstrates a strong understanding of the solicitation requirements. Maintain a formal and a professional tone, and prioritize clarity in presenting information. Use the active voice consistently to convey confidence and authority. The section should not only inform but also set the stage for the rest of the proposal. Why is this very important? When we're asking it to use the active voice consistently across the proposal, you will have the confidence and authority tone throughout the entire proposal, and these are good voices or tones to have in your proposal. But we also ask it to be very detailed and comprehensive and precise. You can change the tone, but I personally recommend formal, clear, detailed, and active voice. When Claude gives you the draft, you read it, give it feedback, go back and forth, ask it like you're asking an intern to make changes with the section. Once you have that section of the outline written out, you can go ahead and do the other section and keep on adding these sections one after the other, section by section, until the proposal is drafted. And again, these sections, we're getting them from the outline it first generated. And this is where the magic happens. In prompt number 3, after we finished out the proposal writing section by section, this step is very important. The evaluation criteria that will be used to assess the proposal are provided below. Review the draft proposal carefully against these criteria. Identify any weaknesses or gaps and provide constructive feedback along with clear, actionable suggestions for improvement. Additionally, ask targeted questions to obtain any missing information that would strengthen the proposal and improve alignment with the evaluation criteria. Evaluation criteria, insert text here, that's where you would put in the evaluation criteria of the content. And now you will find how your proposal is doing against the evaluation criteria. The output of this is going to be the targeted questions that you will be asked. Answer the targeted questions, and then we'll get to prompt number 4. Here's the additional information you requested. It would be right here. The AI asked you to. And then we're going to do another prompt for revision. Revise the draft proposal using this information while addressing the weaknesses you previously identified and applying your suggested improvements. Ensure the revision strengthens the proposal's alignment with the evaluation criteria and maximizes its potential to achieve a high evaluation score. And after this step, we should have a compliant, detailed, structurable, consistent tone proposal, making sure we cover everything, making sure it's revised through multiple layers of checking. There's one more prompt, which is prompt number 5, and that prompt is write a compelling introduction to the proposal, highlighting our unique qualifications and our company's ability to deliver exceptional results. Use persuasive language that will capture the reviewer's attention. And we get the output of prompt number 5 and put it all the way at the top, and that's going to be our introduction. In this step, we can also ask it for a cover letter, we can ask it for an index or a table of contents. Of course, the final step is going to be a human review. AI is not perfect yet, but before you submit, do a full read-through, make final changes, and do a compliance check against the solicitation requirements, because you don't want to get disqualified because you missed a required element. To take it one step further, we can also use AI tools like SAM Search, where the AI is already prompted to perform a full compliant proposal from any opportunity that we find, linked also with our company profile that includes our information already indexed, like the capability statement, performance plan, etc., etc. And as you can see here, we have a design build construction contract. So to generate the outline, we simply just go to the proposal section and generate the outline, and we now have an outline generated. And as you can see, we have the executive summary, company qualifications, management approach, past performance, etc., etc. And all of these instructions are obviously being fetched from the opportunity documents itself right here, which these are all the attachments that came with the opportunity. And we can click on any section in the outline and edit the writing plan as we wish, or change the pages or the title. Once the outline is all revised and we think it's all good to go, we can go ahead and click on generate proposal, and from here the proposal will be generated, and we can just go ahead, sit and watch it, and we will get an email notification when the proposal is done generating. But before we submit this proposal, I'll show you how we can also edit this proposal using AI. And here we have the proposal is done being generated, and from here, if we want to edit any specific section or have it revise any specific section, we can simply highlight the part that we want to edit, and now we have it as the context. And now we can ask it to, for example, to revise and make a table of a content and a table based off that section. And now we get a quick table of content from the chat right here that we can copy and insert back into the proposal without having to do any of the prompting work back and forth to get this entire proposal. Once we have it all done, we can simply go ahead to the corner and just click on download right here, and then we have it as a Word document that is good to go to submit to the contracting officer. So if you would like to try this tool out, just simply go to samsearch.co. I'll leave the link in the description below. I'll leave a big blog about ChatGPT prompts in the description below as well. Make sure you go see that and have a read. I talk about other government contracting prompts, not just related to the proposal as well. If you found this video beneficial, please hit the subscribe button. That will mean a lot to me and will support me to continue providing better videos and more videos to you. And thank you for watching.